everyone. So I have Miss Winona over here, and today she's going to be changed into her Christmas outfit since I've already changed Miles into his. So hers is going to be this really cute little knit pajamas. And then if they don't look too ridiculous, I'm probably going to be doing these socks with it, so it's nice Christmas colors. And then I have a bunch of bows, and I have no idea which one to choose. So there's this one. I don't know why I have so many Christmas bows, but I definitely do. And then the one with polka dots, red and white, and then all red. So once she's changed into the outfit, I will decide which bow to put on her. And she just looks so cute. She is so small, so this is going to be a little bit big on her, but everything's a little bit big on her, so it won't be too big of a deal. And while I'm changing her today, oh my gosh, you guys, look at that painted hair. She's just so pretty. So while I'm going to be changing her, last time I talked with you guys, I kind of talked about my past experiences with Reborns, and so now I kind of want to go to something a little bit more current and what's been really going on in my collection right now. So right now there's just been a lot of changes being made that's kind of helped me get back into this hobby. And side note, this outfit is horrendous that I have going on myself, so I am so sorry about that. As soon as I got home, I got my comfy clothes. But anyway, back to the topic. And so there's been a lot of new things going on since you guys have probably seen me last. In my past videos, I had a completely different collection, completely different clothing items, different nursery, different style of doing things. And so I kind of want to talk about really what's changed and why it's changed. So the biggest thing that you guys probably noticed is my collection. I used to have 3 or 4 babies at a time, and that was quite a large collection. Not really. I mean, I guess there's a lot of people who have, 20 babies, and I guess 4 is really not that much. But me looking back on it now, while I only have 2, that really felt excessive. Oh my gosh, her poor arm. And I just don't have as much time to spend with the dolls anymore. Right now I'm going to college, and so that's a really big part of my life. And I'm also working a lot. I work probably, I guess it depends. Right now it's holiday season, so I've been working a lot more, but probably work 4-ish days a week. And then I also volunteer, so with all of that together, I just don't have as much time to spend on the hobby as I did before. So I felt like I really needed to refine my collection and make it so that I only had babies that I really, really, really enjoyed. So a lot of you guys remembered how much I loved my Kaylee, and oh gosh, I can't remember what kit she was right now, because when I look at her face, or when I'm picturing her face, all I can think of is the name Kaylee. Her kit name had a different K, but she was my little preemie with light brown wavy hair, and I had her for over 5 years. And a lot of people were kind of surprised when I decided to sell her, especially my family members. My family members thought I was going crazy because Kaylee was such a big deal in my collection for so long. And so that was a huge, huge change, but I realized that I was kind of keeping her around just because she brought me good memories, but I really just wasn't spending any time with her. She was just sitting in the nursery, and the only time I'd really interact with her was to clean her so she didn't look all dusty. And that's totally not how I want the dolls in my collection to have. I have very limited funds, and I really want to make sure that the dolls I have are going to be dolls that I love. And every time I look at them, I want to pick them up and I want to spend time with them. And so that was a really hard decision for me. I almost cried when I was packing her up because I did have such an emotional connection to just the way that she was sculpted and the way that she was painted and kind of the time in my life that she came in. And so that was a major deal. And with selling her, that really brought me down to just having 2 dolls like I do right now. And so definitely just making sure I have dolls that mean a lot to me and that are fun for me, which also means that I have 2 very different dolls. I have a tiny little girl that has very dark features, and then I have a big chunky boy that has very light features, and so that's fun for me to have 2 very different dolls for when I'm in different moods, I guess. And another thing that I feel like I've really changed and gotten rid of a lot of was my clothing, especially my clothing for newborn girls. I've had newborn girls ever since I collected at the very beginning, as I was talking about in the last video with my Ashley by Ashton Drake dolls. She was newborn, so I just had too much. It was an absolute excessive amount of newborn clothes, and I'd say about 90% of them I didn't even like anymore. I didn't even put on my dolls. Definitely not that bow. We'll discuss the bows and then we'll get back to what I was talking about. That one's pretty cute. I think this one's gonna be too big for her. So now it's between these 2 options. I'll put both of them on her and see which one I like better. That one's cute, but the polka dots are kind of busy. I might just go with plain for today. Oh yeah, I like that one. That one's so cute. Oh my goodness. I love this doll so much. So anyway, now you can see her outfit as we're talking about clothing options. And a lot of the clothing that I had for newborn girl was just ridiculous amounts of Carters, and I don't even like Carters anymore. I never ever buy Carters. This right here is an outfit from Cherokee, which is a Target brand, or is it Cherokee? Just kidding. It might not be. I have no idea. I should probably looked at that. It is, okay, which is a Target brand. And I really like a lot of the clothing items that they have. They're very soft and pretty. And so I tend to lean more towards stuff like that. I really like H&M, Old Navy. And then, of course, if I can find the really cute clothing brands on a good deal, like Jamie K, or ones like that, I'll try to get my hands on those. But I definitely am a bargain hunter when it comes to clothing. And I only buy the pieces that I really love now. So that's been a huge deal for me. It's not just about, buying what I can afford at the time. It's by buying what I really love. And that's kind of how I've been treating the nursery lately as well. I've been making a lot of changes so it's less cluttered now, and I'm changing it to look a little bit more natural, higher end looking. I know that sounds weird, but I've been really getting into this whole natural look so that your focus is on the baby and the materials and everything kind of just blend in the background. So your focus is really on the doll and the artwork, and I'm really trying my best to not have a bunch of busy patterns or super bright neon colors and things like that in the nursery, because I feel like it's just not very pleasing to the eyes, and what I really want to focus on is them. It's not all about the nursery. So I've been trying to get rid of a lot of the pink because the pinks are just too bright. I'm trying to add in more softer grays like this. I absolutely love this blanket. Some softer yellows, like a very pastel yellow, some more natural looking green colors, softer creamier whites, browns, things like that. And I have a couple pictures of the before, and I'll show you guys once I'm done. The project has kind of been postponed for Christmas time because I'm really trying to spend my money on Christmas gifts for family. So I'll get back to redoing the nursery once I'm done with that, but you guys should see that video probably, hopefully, in the next 3 months. We'll see. Trying to think of any other super big changes, kind of just refining what I really, really like, and making it look more pleasing to me. So I'm excited to spend the time with the dolls when I do get that tiny bit of extra time between studying. I am going to hold this little baby because she just looks absolutely gorgeous and I can't resist. And I will put Kaylee's kit inside of the description down below. I know that she was Kelsey by Cheryl Weber. I know we talked about that a while ago, but we're going back to it. Anyway, so that's what her kit was. And anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go hold her, go spend some time with her. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your evening, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.